General elections has come and gone, and there are so many lessons that that election has taught us all. A lot of people have learned a lot of lessons. Now, some say that election is the best that Nigeria has conducted so far. I don't know, but let me give some of the reasons why they think so. Now, we know that for the first time in the history of Nigeria, you have more number of youth, coming out to vote between the ages of 18 and 30 or 35. Number of, people coming out to vote. Now, for the first time, also people insisting that their vote counts, and, people getting interested in what happens after they have cast their votes. These are lessons, some of the lessons that we've learned in the general elections. And again, on the other hand, people have also come up to be so demanding or making demands on the people, on Nigerians, on INEC, for instance, saying our candidate or the candidate that we voted for past elections, and so the mandate must be given to him. Some Nigerians are saying the mandate, is meant for someone else instead of someone else. And then some people are also being very aggressive in my own interpretation, being very aggressive, making demands, and some are using incisive words or hate speeches, inciting one tribe after another. Well, for us here in Lagos Channel 10, what's important is that Nigeria is better. As far as we are concerned, is who is it that will get into power and make this Nigeria better? Make it better than it is right now, so that people will stop suffering. We've not gone away from this. People are not looking at Nigeria as one entity. It is either you're Igbo, or you're Yoruba, or you're Hausa. We're still in that environment where people are not seeing themselves as Nigerians, where they think this is supposed to be for the Igbos, this is supposed to be for Hausas, this is supposed to. Where is the one Nigeria mantra? Anyway, today on Facts, Face, and Forum, we're going to be looking at how to maintain this one Nigeria mantra. My name is Peace Isaac Yerokun. After the break, I'll tell you what more we have.
Some things are not funny, they should not be said, you should not write them, and they should not even be in your mind. Saying things like, go back to where you're from, this is not your land, Omo Igbo, Omo Yoruba. Stop it. You're slowly creating hate in the minds of people. You're slowly building a tribal class that even you yourself cannot handle. And it's going to trickle down into everything. If you don't know the effects of these things, go and read. It's going to trickle down into marriages, into communal living. People are going to start to have selfish interest, into employment, into admissions, and it's going to affect everybody. You're saying it now because it benefits you, until these people start to retaliate. You're a black person, you go to another country, you demand fairness, but in your own country you can't treat other people fairly. And let me tell you something, these people you are making bold statements for, if anything happens, they will jackpot and leave you to face the consequences. Stop spewing hate in the minds of people. Stop it. Stop making tribalistic statements. We are one Nigeria, and stop fueling hate in the minds of people. Thank you.
Now, there's a lot of tribal sentiments, in the just concluded general election, especially here in Lagos. Some feel the Igbo community, I don't want to say much about that, but we caught the Commissioner for Information, Honorable Gbenga Omotoso, on camera to speak on how to maintain the One Nigeria mantra and ensure that we have peaceful coexistence in Lagos and other parts of Nigeria.
In the victory speech, Mr. Baide Sanwo-Olu, the governor, said that he is going to be the governor of all, and that he ran Lagos for almost 4 years without pandering to religious or to ethnic sentiments, and that is the way it's going to be this time around. That, as our governor, he has the passion for Lagos itself, and then compassion for all Lagosians, and that we are all brothers and sisters, and all the ideas that we cherish in Lagos, all of the good things that keep us together, the spirit of entrepreneurship, sportsmanship, the spirit of love, unity, and all of those things that we share, that he was going to continue to create an environment for them to thrive. So there is no allusion to the fact that all of these negative sentiments that were imported by some people into Lagos politics will continue. They are not going to continue at all. It's going to be governor for all. It's going to continue to rule without any discrimination. It's not going to refer to any tribe or any tongue. We are all Lagosians. All of the things that keep us together, our energy, our spirit of entrepreneurship, our love for one another, and our passion for this estate called Lagos, that he was going to create the environment, continue to create an environment for all of these things to be enforced and reinforced. Well, it's for us to continue to advocate that we are all Lagosians, that all of the things that join us together, they are the things that we should be pushing, not things that divide us. We never had all these primordial sentiments about religion, about ethnicism, about class. We have always seen ourselves as Lagosians. So all of the things that we cherish that bring us together as our common humanity, those are the things that we should be pushing. And the government has been running under Mr. Sanwo-Olu without any ethnicism at all. We have so many people from all manner of places in the country being appointed into offices in Lagos, either in the cabinet or in any of our agencies. And so, because of this, he's not going to look at all of those things that join us together and uproot them. No, he's going to continue to be governor of all. He's going to continue to be governor of all Lagosians, whether you are from the north or the east. He wouldn't care. We should watch the way we talk. We should, no matter what you want to become, Lagos is a very big place. Like you said, it's the safest place in the country. It's a land of opportunities that many people see as their own Canaan land, flowing with milk and honey. Like people sing in one Yoruba song, they say, what is in Lagos is enough for everybody. And that people who have come from all manner of places, they come into Lagos. It's a big pot of water that people have been drinking from, a big fountain, and that it never runs dry. So what is in Lagos is enough for everybody to be satisfied. So there is no need for friction. There is no need for quarrel. There is no need for rows. All of us should just see ourselves as Lagosians and behave as Lagosians, discerning people, energetic people, innovative people, creative people. And all of these ideas that we cherish and that we love together, we should continue to push them instead of talking about tribe and tongue, all of those things that can divide us. You know, we are one Lagosians, and that is what we should be doing in our advocacy, in what we do, in the way we act. The strength that Nigeria has is in its diversity. Like they say, Lagos is a microcosm of Nigeria. The diversity, the mere fact that we are different in tribe, in tongue, in religion, and yet we do things together and nobody knows that we have all these differences. So those are the things that we should put together. Nigerians don't need to fight themselves. Nigerians just need to say that the size of Nigeria is enough for us to be able to come together and say that we must save the black man. Of every black people in the world, out of 10, you have about 6 of them who are Nigerians. And because of this, Nigeria has on its shoulder the weight of 4 black people. The thinking is that if Nigeria should make it, the black man will make it. So if we know that we have this responsibility, there is no way we'll begin to think backwards. We'll be thinking progressively. We'll be looking forward. So Nigerians have to realize this responsibility, that we have this responsibility to the black man to lead. Everybody's looking at Nigeria to take the lead for the black man to be able to attain his full potential all over the world. So for us, it's a big responsibility that we have to look at every time in the way we talk, in what we do, and in all of our affairs with all members of the human community. I want to tell Lagosians that Mr. Baide Sanwo-Olu, the governor, is a man who has so much passion for Lagos. He's a man who has compassion for Lagos and all Lagosians. Everybody who is in Lagos is his own. He sees everybody as one, and he will continue to show this love in the next 4 years. And he will continue to show this love in the way he behaves, he takes them along, in the way he does his job, in the way he executes all of the infrastructural programs that he has said he's going to execute. And the love that he has for Lagosians will continue to increase, because they have given him the mandate to lead them for another 4 years. And he has said he's not going to disappoint them. And I have every reason to believe, the full confidence that I have, that Mr. Baide Sanwo-Olu will make a very great governor.
Thank you very much, Honorable Commissioner, Ministry of Information and Strategy, Lagos State, Mr. Gbenga Omotoso. Thank you for sharing your opinion on how to maintain the One Nigeria mantra and peacefully coexist. For us, I mean, particularly, I think we should go beyond that. It is Hausa, it is Igbo, it is Yoruba. We should stay, if we do want to stay together. And, you know, who is it that is the president? Now, what we know now is that Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu is the president-elect. The prayer from all of us, for me particularly, and the NTA Lagosian is saying, is that God will give him the wisdom to navigate this country, to make Nigeria better and alleviate the suffering of others, suffering of the populace, suffering of Nigerians. See you again next week on Facts, Phase and Forum. I'm Peace Isaac Hirokun. One Nigeria.